The shoot we were doing, we had the location up at Rock Nation, and we had a limited time frame. So basically, we went over there to Rock Nation, and then we kind of snuck to an empty floor, took some photos, and then we there was something going on, like it was Sailors Week, and I couldn't permit Times Square.
Wait, Sailors Week?
Yeah,
well, Fleet Week.
Fleet Week,
okay.
Fleet Week or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's certain times of.
I mean, that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
It really is just sailors, right?
You can't bring a rap star in the middle of Times Square and just start shooting without your shoot getting shut down. So I permitted a block away from Times Square so I could put it in the background.
Okay.
So anyway, that's a little fun thing to do. It's still using the noggin. It's an honor and privilege.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, the cover looks fake, but it was actually shot in Times Square. And if you watch some of the Beyond Race footage online, we were pretty much standing right on the edge of traffic.
Yeah.
And JCole was very cooperative and cool about it. And he had at that time just signed with Jay-Z, so it was an exciting time. I was, I'm always so grateful, just constantly grateful to, to do what I do.
Yeah.
Really, and be a part of. Momentarily a part of people's careers or meet them and that kind of stuff.
Well, that there's shots of, I think there's pictures of that shoot in your documentary, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Or at least I remember seeing some clips of that in your documentary.
Yeah, Beyond Race documented the shoot, and there was some footage that they allowed Mike Quigley of Science Projects to use in the documentary. Shout out to Mike Quigley, great filmmaker.
Were you thinking about what other publications, how they might shoot JCole leading up to that cover shoot?
Really? No, not at all.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm going in with it like, what are my challenges? What do I have to deal with? And then how do I get the best picture?
Yeah.
It's not rocket science. How do I use all the tools that I have to get the best picture possible?
Right.
Right. And then okay, let's try to get on that empty floor. Let's get onto that empty floor. Let's get out to Times Square. We have a limited time. Let's, how do we get a full feature in there? So, sometimes going early and bringing a backdrop so that you can use in their showroom, you can get studio pictures. Then you got a couple locations.
Yeah.
So it's just like, how can you optimize the tools you have to create the best imagery possible?
Right. What's the most memorable shoot that you've done?
Most memorable shoot that I've done?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a tough question.
Yeah.
I'm totally unprepared for that. And the next song we're going to play.
I'm going to drop one for you on that one.
There are so many shoots. Most memorable shoot. Wow. I just did a shoot with Aisha Tyler fairly recently, and I just, when I work with someone who's just so talented, beautiful, kind, that was really, really awesome. That was really cool, the recent one. But there's so many shoots, even as a photo assistant from way back that I enjoyed being on. I was a photo assistant on a Time magazine cover where we went to the Gaza Strip and photographed Yasser Arafat.
Yeah.
Wow. So that was pretty incredible.
Was that here, or was that?
No, that was in the Gaza Strip.
Oh, you said in the Gaza Strip, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we went to his compound as a photo assistant, and we were driving through the tear gas, and as my face was tingling, I'm like, I think I made a mistake coming up the job. This might not be where I should be right now.
Yeah.
But, also just did a music video with Nitty Scott, and DMC came to be in the video, so there you have, the King DMC.
Yeah.
And I got to spend time with him. That was really, really cool. We walk amongst legends. You know that. We see them all the time. It's just an absolute blessing. Like we get to talk to and ask questions to the people we grew up listening to, the genius musicians. It's just awesome, right?
Yeah. It's a humbling thing, man. It really is humbling. 5.9 second applause time, humbling. Your work is now at the World Trade Center Memorial, or the museum.
The World Trade Yes, it is not open, and they're still working on it.
Yeah.
They're still putting up art in there. I'm not exactly sure. I have not been down there.
Okay.
But I guess I could say here, I just made my largest scan of my largest photo ever. I'm gonna have a huge mural in the World Trade Center Museum of One Tower Standing, and it's the scan was a gigabyte before it was sized out. So before the crop. So I've never had a scan that big. I think it's gonna be approximately 15 feet long.
Wow.
So I'm gonna have a national piece in the National Museum. So what I'm excited about that is that, like, you know, in the beginning of my career, I'm like, hey, can you help me? Hey, I'd love to take your picture. You know, and then a lot of people who were helpful to me, you know, now, you know, once this piece goes up, you know, there might be a little bit of shine on me and my work. That's gonna also shine a light on everybody who has been helpful to me. So I'm gonna be able to shine a light back to people who've been helpful to me, and it's gonna also be, you know, my work is, you know, it's gonna also help the people who have helped me. So I'm excited about that.
That's like a plus.